Our media product is mainly supporting the assumptions of a stereotypical thriller film. We did research into the iconography usually used in a thriller genre. For instance,
we used Blood on the Nurse and Dead Boyfriend.
This allowed the audience to understand what type of genre the film would be. We supported the stereotype of gender used as the dead nurse was female.
We looked into films such as Silent Hill, which also featured dead nurses. In this film, they were all women. We supported the assumption of a nurse being a woman as we thought it would help our film have a verisimilitude effect.
To add to this, our main character was also female. We looked into films such as The House at the End of the Street
and decided that it would be easier to have a female as the main character because from the audience's perspective, women express their feelings a lot more compared to men.
The age used in our film for the protagonist was around 16 to 17 years. We did this as it would have made her mature yet naive in some ways as she's seeking help from a therapist who provides authority. In the films we researched, such as Secret Window, the protagonist in the film is a lot older than ours. Because our film is a 12A, we thought having a younger main character would allow the audience to connect to her better. The sexuality portrayed in our film was between a male and a female. This is supporting the stereotype of a heterosexual relationship. We did this as it's usually what the audience see in the film.
We were aiming to create a film similar to that of Secret Window and attract the same audience, and the sexuality portrayed in that was also heterosexual.
There was an absence of a parent character in our product, which would have represented authority and protection. The only authority role was portrayed by the therapist in the beginning of our film. We decided to not include a parent character because it would help us create the effect that the protagonist was completely alone. This made her condition and her delusions appear more serious and grim, adding to the atmosphere of our film. If the rest of our film was created, I don't think that we would have challenged the stereotypes of a thriller genre.
We would have still used the iconography of a thriller film such as blood and fast-paced editing which created tension.
But also we would have wanted to attract a similar audience to that Secret Window as they are very alike.
We even took ideas from the typography of this film as we liked how the font was bold and it faded to red, which represented our film well. The music used in a thriller film is essential as it helps build the product to a climax and create tension. Sound effects are also important, such as jump scares and creepy noises. We used a heartbeat sound effect at the beginning of our film to build the tension and for the audience to feel closer to the character.
The mise-en-scene used in our product was researched and thought about a lot. The costumes used, for example,
the therapist with the white coat and the nurse with the nurse's outfit with a red cross on made the overall look appear creepier and real.
The protagonist wore normal everyday clothes, creating a verisimilitude effect which overall made our film appear creepier. The lighting used in our film was very natural, but we experimented with different types of weather we could shoot in. At first, we chose to film on a sunny day for the memory scene, which gave a very romantic and picturesque feel to the product. Then we filmed on a darker day to see what effect it would have on the product. In the end, we decided the second lot of filming was better as the weather didn't make the image overexposed and pathetic fallacy was incorporated into the scene. The cinematography we used was mainly a lot of close-ups and wide shots. The close-ups we used to scare the audience and to make our product look more like a thriller.
For example, the close-up of Summer Zai at the beginning of the film was taken from Psycho as it was creepy, and after research we discovered that the audience find close-ups of eyes scary as it's like they're staring straight at them.
We used wide shots to make the audience feel as if something might come out of the side of the frame and basically to make them feel more paranoid. We used shots like this as we saw similar ones to them in Secret Window and we wanted the audience to feel the same way as they did when watching a real-life thriller film. As well as this, we wanted to attract the same types of people who enjoy thriller films. By using the same cinematography and editing techniques that we were influenced by from other films, we were able to achieve this.